I'm on the open-air stage at the Fourth Line Theatre in Millbrook, and I'm joined by Rob Winslow, a writer and director here. And Rob, for those people living under a rock, what can you tell me about the Fourth Line Theatre?
Well, here we are on this family farm. It's been in my family for 5 generations, since about the 1850s. And in 1992, I had the idea to start an outdoor theatre here, and so we've been going for 17 years.
That's incredible. And this is a bit different, though. I'm looking around and I'm seeing, well, great futuristic backdrops, and this seems like a bit of a departure for a place that's known for historical dramas.
Usually we do plays about area history and culture, but this is actually set in the future. So we're kind of projecting the way we think the world might go anywhere from 50 to 100 years from now.
Great, and as much as I love theater and the arts, well, I'm here to talk about the environment.
Right.
And this really resonates in the production that you have going on this summer.
I think so. In a lot of our plays, the landscape has been a big part. Nature, the appreciation of nature and home. And in this one, I think one of the main characters is this hill that we have here and this green space that we have here, because the play is largely about the importance of preserving green space and farmland.
And the preservation of landscape is wonderful, but where does the drama come in?
Well, really, we kind of project that the world's broken down into sort of 2 different groups. The people living off the land, off the grid, off technology, and the people that have totally embraced technology. And that these 2 groups are at war over this particular hill that one group wants to preserve and the other group wants to take over to build on.
And again, this seems to, well, it resonates with me. This is a topic of conversation that seems to be happening across Ontario. What was...
I know. I think a lot of communities are trying to maintain a rural kind of way of life and a village way of life, and there's a lot of development pressure right across the province. And this play kind of looks at that. Every time I pick up the paper, there's some other community that's facing these kind of things.
Now, I wanted to get the opportunity to talk to another playwright, Dale. And I hear that she's got some interesting things to say as well.
Yes, she will, because she's had a long involvement in this kind of work around community theatre.
Wonderful. Thank you very much, Rob.
Okay.
I'm with Dale Hamilton, playwright here at Fourth Line Theatre. And Dale, I was talking to Rob, and he meant, well, we talked about the future, and but this is really the past for you.
Yes, it's a bit like a parallel universe here for me. In the late 1980s, in my home community where my family's farmed for 5 or 6 generations, we were experiencing a lot of development pressure, but it was in the late 1980s.
Okay.
And in response to that, we did a large-scale community play where anybody who wanted a part could get a part. And what came out of that, really, it engendered a lot of activity, people getting themselves elected on council and getting involved in local land use issues. And we were able to contain the development within the existing village boundaries and preserve the surrounding farmland. So when Rob asked me to get involved here, it just seemed like a natural thing to do.
Well, and from that success to perhaps success here, maybe we can see some difference being made in our community.
One would hope so.
But the play itself, how can people see it? Where do they contact? Where do they get tickets?
Well, it runs from July 1st to July 26th, and they can contact the box office at Fourth Line Theatre.
Great. Thank you very much, Dale.
Thank you.
Once again, I'm Donald of Peterborough Green Up, here live at the lovely Fourth Line Theatre. We'll see you next week on the Green Update.
The Green Update is brought to you by the City of Peterborough. Peterborough is a great place to cycle, on the trails, to work, to school, or to a friend's house. Get out and get active by cycling. A message from the City of Peterborough.